A busy radar this morning. How's it looking now, Michelle?
Well, we're still seeing that snow falling across much of our area. It's been generally on the light side, enough to see some small accumulations between a coating to as much as an inch or two of snow reported in our area. A steadier snowfall expected through the daytime today. The farther east that you go, we see some of that extending across the bay, but it's a little spottier, lighter the farther west that you go. And this was all expected through the daytime today. And accumulation amounts only going to total up to a couple of inches, 2 to 3 inches by evening hours for most of us. This is a view from WPRI down in Kingston this morning. It's back to snow-covered conditions there. A little slippery for travel. The worst of the storm is still expected tonight into tomorrow morning. That's when these higher impacts will be felt. This is our Pinpoint ICAST talking about the different impacts that we're going to see in terms of our winds. Medium to high, especially the farther east that you go, could see some gusts 40 to 50 miles an hour along the eastern Massachusetts coastline. Maybe some 40-45 mile an hour wind gusts along parts of the Rhode Island coast as well. And again, that's very late tonight into tomorrow morning where we'll see those strongest winds. The delays, cancellations, early dismissals, they're coming in for today. There's some out there for today, especially early dismissals, more likely for Friday as we get that snow winding down, but those dangerously cold wind chills and the road impacts high, especially again after 9 o'clock this evening into tomorrow morning with that drifting snow leading to the poor visibility. Visibility out there this morning has still been in most areas several miles, and so while you're going to be forced to go a little slower today for travel, roadways should be manageable. Crews should be able to keep up with especially the main roads and interstates. 16 in Gloucester right now. It's a cold 20 degrees in Coventry, 21 in Providence, 24 in Newport and Westerly, 26 in New Bedford. Temperatures, well, they stay in the 20s through the daytime today. So we're just talking about all snow here, and then they'll tumble into the teens tonight. And by Saturday morning, we'll be down on either side of 0 for the actual air temperature. Here's the satellite and radar, so you can see the snow across northern, especially eastern New England here. This will continue through the daytime. The main storm system is still trying to make its way across the Midwest, the Ohio Valley. It'll develop off our coastline. You're seeing some precipitation off the mid-Atlantic coast. This will be our developing nor'easter that will head our way, and tonight into tomorrow morning track well south and east of our area. Combine that with very strong high pressure over eastern Canada, sets us up for this snowstorm. So 23 degrees as we head into the rest of the morning, 28 by this afternoon, 1 to 3 inches of snow by dark. Winds will be picking up this afternoon and overnight tonight, seeing those winds turning more to the north. And as that happens, we'll go from the 20s first part of the night down to the teens, 14. So very dry, very fluffy snow, especially at the height of this storm. Here's the future cast through the afternoon hours with the snow continuing to fall. Again, we'll notice the steadier and heavier snow moving in after 8, 9 o'clock this evening. It's 10:30 at night, snowing at a good clip throughout much of the night and even into early tomorrow morning. So tomorrow will be very difficult travel conditions before the snow winds down between 7 and 10 o'clock over Rhode Island. Later as you head further east into Massachusetts. Here are some of those winds for tonight. Again, gusting up to 45 miles an hour on the Cape and Plymouth counties, 20 to 35 mile an hour gusts over much of Rhode Island. So we're still haven't changed this, 6 to 12 inches across Rhode Island. Those foot totals, maybe even more, confined to eastern Massachusetts mostly, but we'll be up near a foot in parts of Rhode Island as well. Here's that 7-day future cast. Wind chills Friday morning, got a hit on this, down as low as 5 to 15 below. So Friday, we're going to see those wind chills staying below 0 through the night, through the daytime on Friday and into Friday night. Let's go over to TJ Del Santo, who's got an update on some of the snow totals that are coming in so far for this morning. TJ.
Yeah, some of them are fairly impressive, especially in Providence. We've gotten 2 reports greater than 1 inch. Got 2-inch report from Matt, an 1.5 inch report from Laura, and we've gotten a few other reports that are beginning to climb up there. Pawtucket, nearly 3/4 of an inch of snow has fallen so far. I just went outside, measured here outside our studios here in East Providence. About a 1/2 inch of snow has fallen. Elsewhere, about 1.5 inches in Thompson, Connecticut, just over the border there in Connecticut. So, you know, we're beginning to see the snow pile up. It's a light, fluffy snow, easy to remove. And if you've got a snow report, you can send them to us either through Twitter, Facebook, or even our email at weather@WPRI.com. How is this snow affecting the morning commute? Let's head on out to the roadways now with our Jam Cam traffic reporter,